Hey guys, welcome back. Ryan Nelson here, and today I want to clean my camera sensor. I have never done this before, so it's a little scary. Hopefully I don't ruin my camera. Let's get to it. I'll show you how. All right, like I said, I've never done this before. So am I nervous about it? Yeah, absolutely. I could ruin my camera. I just need to suck it up and do it, because it's the only way you can get good at something or learn how to do it is by actually doing it. All right, to start off, make sure you are on a clean, dry surface. You also need your camera with a battery. You need to go into your menu settings and find your manual cleaning mode for your sensor. Hit OK, and this will open up your sensor for cleaning. Pop that lens straight off and take that camera straight over into a sink full of soapy suds. Make sure you shake it around, spray some water in there. You know, really get in there, give it a deep clean. Don't be afraid to grab a sponge and get in there and scrub it really good, because sometimes that dirt can really get stuck to your sensor. And while you're at it, might as well give the whole camera a bath, because hey, it gets dirty too. Now when you feel like that's pretty clean, turn on the water, rinse the camera off, make sure you get that sensor cleaned and rinsed off, shake it out, set it over to dry. And while you're here, might as well clean a lens too. Take a scour pad, scrub that lens front and back. You feel like that's nice and clean, just give it another dip and rinse it straight off. Put that over to dry as well. If you have any camera accessories like radio slaves, might as well go ahead and give them a nice big bath too while you're at it. Now just let those dry for about a day and you're good to go. April Fool! All right, so clearly that's not how you clean your camera. This is a camera I lost to the river a few years ago, so do not do that. All right, let's actually show you how to clean the camera. First thing you want to do is you want to make sure you're in a clean, dust-free environment, which where I live in the desert is very hard to come by. So one option you can do is you can grab a spray bottle and just kind of mist the room. That'll kind of get any dust particles hanging out in the air, and just kind of, the water will grab it and weight it down. Another way you can do that is by going into the bathroom and running the hot water for a few minutes. That gets that mist going. You want to do that for a few minutes and then let the mist settle, and then you've got a pretty good little clean room that you can use. Okay, so before we actually get into the camera, you want to make sure you're on a clean surface. You've got all your tools prepped, all your swabs out, everything you need is ready to go. You don't have to get up and stir up a bunch of dust grabbing something that you forgot. So let's run through this and make sure we have everything. Air blower, sensor cleaning kit, camera, headlamp, spray bottle, and a lighted loop if you have one. I do not. All right, so let's go ahead and get everything open. Before cleaning, after cleaning. There's like little ants running around. After, no more ants. Even better here in the directions. Number 4. However, the cleaning swab may help you remove stubborn dust, sticky grease, and fingerprint on the sensor, which ordinary cleaning tools cannot handle. Why would you have fingerprints on your sensor? Come on. Okay, so this kit, the little hole in the bottle here was not all the way through, so I just had to go cut it open with a sharp knife, and now it seems to drop some liquid. There we go. So I think we have everything we need here. So the first thing you want to do is turn on your camera, get into your menu settings. I don't know where it's at in every camera, but I can tell you that on the Mark III, the 5D Mark III, it is under the wrench, under the third little tab over here. So sensor cleaning, clean manually, I'm assuming that's saying turn it off when you're done. So here we go. Boom, click, it's open. You want to take that, take your lens off, grab your little blower, camera, I've always heard to do it upside down, that way the dust falls out. Next up, grab your little swab. First, you want to use a dry swab. One swipe, pull it out, flip it over, get it back down in there. One swipe again. Dispose of that swab because it is now dirty. Pull out a second swab. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put 1 to 2 drops of liquid on the swab itself. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get in there with that swab again. Get it flat on the sensor. One swipe straight across, pull it out. Stick it back in here. One swipe straight across. Now if we look in here, looks pretty clean. And if you look in here with a red light, sometimes you can see a little bit more dust. This looks really clean, so I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera off. That closes up the sensor, sets it back to normal. I'm gonna put my lens back on. Woo! I think that's it. All right, guys, that was actually pretty easy and not quite as scary as I thought it was gonna be. So I hope that helps you out. If you want, I found this on Amazon, VSGO full frame sensor cleaning kit. If you have an APS or is it APC? I can never remember because I don't have one. Size sensor, make sure you get the right sensor cleaning kit for your camera. So there's one thing I didn't use today, and it's a lighted loop. It's a little loop that actually sits right on top of your camera. It's got a little ring of LED lights you can turn on that you can actually see the sensor, see it up close, see if there's any little tiny specks of dirt in there. I didn't have one today, so I didn't use it. I found that the headlamp worked pretty good. And do not do that first method that I did. Please don't do that to your camera. I'll cringe if somebody does that to a real camera. So do not do that. So get your cleaning kit, clean that sensor, and get back out doing what you love to do. See you next time.